Hello, my name is Hello to You, and this is a video, another excitingly dangerous shoe review video, the Sisyphean quest for shoe comfort, especially work shoe comfort, and this is by request. So see those comments below. I read the comment, they wanted a follow-up. Thank you for reminding me. I do a lot of videos, so it's nice to be reminded on which ones you're actually watching. And since you leave a nice comment, if you leave nice comments, then I'll be more inclined to do a follow-up video. So these shoes I bought several months ago, and I'd say 2 to 3 months ago. So these are the Bridgetown Shoes for Crews brand. You can see the little logo there. That's the Shoes for Crews brand. Now, most Shoes for Crews brand shoes that I've bought in the past are extremely uncomfortable. They are non-slip, but uncomfortable. These were no exception. When I first put these on, the plantar, I didn't really get the plantar fasciitis, but I could feel where that might go that way. There was a lot of the calf muscle was really would hurt, and also the bottom of my foot would hurt too, right around this section here. So what I did was, and also I was not impressed at first. See the different tread pattern on the bottom here, where you have these little things. The other shoes, they're pretty much covered. Now there's an advantage to this, which there's not as much junk caught in the bottom of my shoe. Like you can see, there's no foodstuffs or anything like that really caught in the bottom of the shoe. Just a couple twigs from walking in and out of the house, but nothing from work. This is restaurant work, so like you step on a French fry and you slide, a mile. In the other shoes, which were more like this pattern in the back, but this pattern here keeps the grit out, so that is a plus. But the overall gripping, I was sliding for the first week. After about a week, there must have been like a little bit of coating on the rubber or something, but the rubber got softer and it started to be more of a true non-slip shoe, the way the other Shoes for Crews are. So the advantage is, the Shoes for Crews brand shoes is that you're not going to fall on your butt when you hit water, but the problem is they're really uncomfortable to start. So I did add these Dr. Scholl's plantar fasciitis insoles. They have a pad here and they have a pad on the ball of the foot too, and that helps. But as a result of that, I buy my shoes a little bit larger. I usually buy them a full size larger than I would a normal athletic shoe. And in this particular model, the Bridgetown model, I would recommend even going further. They tend to go a little bit small. So instead of buying one size larger, I would have bought 1.5 sizes larger, maybe even 2. Because what I might do is, the next time if I buy these again, I'll probably get the plantar fasciitis insole and then another set of those regular foam ones you can get for like $1 on the bottom. What that does is a couple things. It prevents this insole from sliding around. And the other thing it does is, those are easy to replace, and those things, they do make a difference. So, but the problem is your foot is pushing up against the upper here because it's crowded. And if you buy them too small, in your normal size, if you're going to put that much cushion in underneath. So that's my strategy anyway. I do still, after about a week though, the shoes got more comfortable with this insole. They started to flex a little better and everything. You can see they're still pretty rigid. They don't flex a whole ton. They flex, but it's not an easy flex. And I do rotate these shoes. I don't wear them more than 2 days in a row. I rotate them out with another pair of shoes that I had from Shoes for Crews as well. So I switch, and they're 2 different types of shoes, so that my feet and the muscles aren't doing the exact same action, so that they're not getting fatigued, if you know what I mean. Also, sometimes if I have a particularly long shift, I will switch these out halfway through. So if I have a 10-hour shift, I'll switch these out about halfway through, about 5 hours in, if I can. One good thing about these shoes is I noticed that here where normally this would rub up against my tendon or here against my ankle. That doesn't happen. Now, that may be a direct result of my elevating my foot base because of the insoles, and my ankle is higher. But I've noticed that on other shoes, this will rub against the ankle bone, mine particularly. Everybody's, anatomy is slightly different, but I noticed that this cuff does not do that. So that's pretty nice, and it isn't very rough. It's pretty soft. So I hope that helps you. And so overall, not a bad shoe. It's $85 or $89. Depends on which catalog you get. Some of them will knock like $15 off. They'll charge you for shipping. Some will give you free shipping, but they'll be full price. But that's about what I paid for it, and I know that's a little bit much but they do seem to be lasting pretty well. And unlike the shoes that have like the air pockets in them, I don't think these are going to blow out or start making that crazy like squeaking noise every time you like take a step. It's like squeak, squeak, squeak. Like that drives me nuts. So like especially if you're at work. So I think these are pretty good. Worth the money, but not perfect. They're getting better, or at least I'm getting better at picking the shoes that are right for me. But they're still got a long ways to go. So anyway, that's my shoe review after a few months of owning these, broken in as it were. I hate that. I wish shoes were comfortable right when you buy them. My running shoes are, my New Balance shoes are, my regular athletic ones. Unfortunately, they're not non-slip. And the New Balance that I bought from Shoes for Crews that are non-slip, I can't even believe they're New Balance. They're really uncomfortable. But maybe I'll do a review about those at another time. So that's the Bridgestone Shoes for Crews review follow-up that was requested by a viewer. Please feel free to subscribe. Subscribing helps me because then maybe I can quit this restaurant job and I can do reviews for you guys all the time, which would be awesome. But unfortunately, I can't do that unless you guys subscribe. And then if you like the video, like it. And then if you want to share it, go for it. So thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day. Make it a good one. And I'm still out here looking for shoe comfort for you guys. So if anybody wants to send me a pair of shoes to try out, I'll be happy to do that. That would be super awesome. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. And see ya. Have a great one.